Hi guys, it's Opheana and Sikaal here, and today we have some very special guests for this video.
Yes, we do. We have our children, Jera, who is 9, and our twins, Ciara and Jai, is 7.
Hey.
So we wanted to introduce our children to actually share their wisdom on doing the spiritual work they do for themselves, which is the pillar, a little bit of energy work, that type of thing. Well, a lot of energy work actually. So we'll get into some questions and see if you guys would like to share some information.
Yeah, just, we're spiritual life coaches and teachers of universal consciousness. We're intuitive empaths and kids. We have 4 kids, 3 of them right here, and so we'll be sharing with you guys a little bit today. And we really want to share about spiritual life, spiritual living, and these guys are such a big part of that.
Absolutely. And on the path of ascension as a parent, it's and also as a friend of children, as a guide for children, even if they're not yours, just interacting with children, it can be quite challenging at times to find the ways that work in this society with higher frequency children. So assisting them as much as you can, understanding their level of mastery at different ages can be a real key to helping them have the happiest experience in life that they can have, and also stepping into their mission when they're here.
Yeah.
So Jera, you would really enjoy doing your pillow. It's quite easy for you.
Yeah.
So how do you see it happening? What do you do?
Well, I just see this big tube that goes into source and down to earth.
Yeah.
And the light and the energy goes down into earth,
Yes.
and then it processes through another tube that comes back up and turns into light and love.
Beautiful,
Thank you,
fantastic.
darling. What about you, Jai? How do you see it? You're a little bit shy today, aren't you? That's okay. And so sometimes you say it's like a pipe for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like a golden pipe that goes from source down to earth.
Yeah. It's okay. He can talk to me. That's fine.
Yeah.
So just say that again. It's a pipe.
It's a golden pipe that goes like down from source to earth.
Yes. Beautiful. And how does it feel when you do your pillar?
Great.
Yeah. Okay. And what about you, Sissy? How do you?
Feels good.
Feels good. Yeah. And what color is your pillar? Do you have colors with yours when it connects to
gold and silver?
Gold and silver. Beautiful.
Mm.
Beautiful. And so, how many breaths does it take you, Jared, to do your
For
pillar?
me, about 4 to 5 sometimes.
Like in and out breaths, that counts as
Yeah,
one?
like
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And what about for you, Jai?
Mostly like 4.
4 breaths?
4, yeah.
So, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Beautiful. Yeah, and that's Ciara is reminding me that Jai, you had hiccups one time. They just wouldn't leave, would they? They just wouldn't go away. What did you do?
I did my pillar and they went away.
And how quickly did they go away?
Very fast.
Instantly,
Yeah.
wasn't it? It was instant. Nothing worked, and then all of a sudden you needed to be a little more grounded, and it worked.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, as parents, we found that you can teach your kids energy management from as young as they can understand any basic concept of it, because they're learning to manage their own energy as well. And these guys can already manage their own energy, and kids even younger than them, because they started earlier than this. So in general, how do you guys feel about sort of managing your own energy? Do you want to say something about that, Jera?
Feels good.
And Jai, yeah? Or anyone who wants to say anything?
Good.
Feels nice, yeah?
Feels nice.
It feels nice. It's just like you grounded more to earth.
Yeah.
And like before you do it, you can sometimes feel not grounded. It feels like you can get hurt if you're doing something.
A little bit like you're not really yourself, so you're a bit
Yeah.
shaky in your energy.
Yeah.
Do you feel more solid when you do your
After
pillar?
I do my pillar, I feel solid,
Yeah.
not shaky. I feel
And
good.
how do you feel when you communicate with people once you've done your pillar?
Well, it just feels different in a good way.
Yeah.
Like
You can really hold your
I can
energy.
hold my own energy
Yeah.
to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk to other people easier. Like in like hold my energy. I don't have to, because before I do my pillar, my energy goes a bit everywhere. Like it goes a bit in a bigger like area, and it's just a bit like not in a ball.
Scattered.
Yes,
Yeah,
scattered.
okay. Yeah.
But my energy, after I do my pillar, it just goes in this ball around me.
Beautiful, Danny. The heart space that we create to make the pillar. And do any of you guys remember when we taught you the pillar, how it was for you? Was it easy for you?
Well, at first it took me about like 3 days to get it properly.
Yes.
At first it was a bit,
like hard.
It was hard for you.
Yeah, it was pretty hard for me too.
Yeah, okay. And so what about it was hard for you or challenging to get used to? Was it just getting used to it or understanding the concept of it?
Mostly getting used to it.
Yeah, understanding. It was a little hard to understand it too.
Yes. And do you understand it now?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, beautiful. So what we've noticed with each of them is that for Jera, it's very, do you mind me discussing how it is for you? It's very easy for Jera to manage his own energy. It's very natural, and he's a very grounded, nature-orientated individual anyway. And so it's become a very natural process for him, and his energy levels or life force quotient it's very rare for it to go low because he's very good at holding his own energy. For you, Jai, is it alright if I share a bit about your experience, how I've witnessed it? And so for Jai, he is grounding a lot of power, galactic power, cosmic energy, that type of thing, and so he can easily be ungrounded, and so the pillar has really assisted him in holding his power down into earth, and the Christ consciousness energy really runs through him as well, and so he's had to get used to the emotions and the power around that, and so the pillar has really assisted him with calming his emotions very quickly. Isn't that right, Jai? It's really assisted you to take charge of your own energy. Yeah. And for Ciara, Ciara is sort of at one with everything in a space of love, and some people may say a bit airy-fairy with energy work at times, but it's kind of like Ciara just knows everything and is very feminine in her beingness.
Very natural.
Very natural. And so the mental concepts don't necessarily, click in straight away, but energetically, when we assist her and remind her to do it, it's very masterful. And so I guess the reason why we wanted to share this video is to show how easy it is in the end for kids to do their own energy work, especially when they go out into the world, especially when they have, different people wanting to attach to them, influence them, that type of thing. They can really hold their own energy, and it can be really simple in the beginning, where you teach them, like Jai says, the pipe, but Jera has his own technique with his pillar. He has two sort of situations going on there, and Ciara, when she focuses, just does it very, very solidly as well. So.
And these guys are 7, Jai and Ciara are twins, Jera's 9, but we started probably a couple of years ago, really just explaining what it is that you have your own energy, that you're in, the universe, and you have energy around you. Other people have energy, and that, you are your own energy, your own energetic signature. And it's interesting with Jai and Ciara as well, that Jai is very connected galactically but needs to bring it down. Ciara has a very natural earth connection and learns to expand it out. And so it all works really well together, and Jera has sort of that natural full flow within himself as he manages his own energy. Yeah. So every child will be very different, just as every adult is very different as well.
So have you noticed how energy work can help Jai and Ciara?
Yeah, I have. Sometimes before, they go a bit energy goes a bit everywhere. Yeah. From them. So if they do their pillar, it helps them a lot to calm down, get their energy together, together, and that really helps them. And I feel more comfortable with them too.
Yeah, and there's more harmony, isn't
there? Yeah, there's more harmony with them and all of that stuff.
Yeah, beautiful. So Jai, have you noticed when for instance, either Jera or Ciara needs a clearing or energetically or anything, and then when they have it, how does it affect them or even you? How does it change?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so is it kind of like the energy flows more between you guys when you're playing, that type of thing? Yeah.
There's sort of less stress too, hey? And you all feel a little bit happier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what about you?
More safe.
A bit more safe. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah.
And so one more thing with Jai, because you're quite courageous and you know, throw yourself around quite a bit in the world, climbing really high in trees and different things like that. Does the pillar help you if you get a little bit scared once you push yourself a bit far?
Yeah.
And you do your pillar and then you can think clearly again. Yeah. What about you, Ciara? Do you notice a difference if, say, Jai or Jared needs some energy work, then we do some energy work with them? Can you see a difference? What do you notice?
Yeah.
You just feel a bit better, hey?
Feels a bit better?
Yeah, that's good.
That's nice.
Okay,
So who would one of you guys like to teach other kids or parents how to teach their kids how to do the push out?
Ooh,
you
a
can
nice
always
bonus,
say
the
how
push out.
Well, let's Jera, would you like to start?
Yeah,
So how do you see it?
I see it, we just, all this energy that's left over, let's say we go out.
Yeah, like shopping or something.
Yeah, if we go out shopping, all the energy, if we bring any energy back and we all as a family do a push out, it brings the energy and
Back
just
to the people.
Back to, it just sort of, I feel it as it
Clears.
goes, it clears like through a pipe. For me it's like a nice, like close to the pillar, but instead the energy goes through these filters, like a water filter, and it goes through the filters and it comes back into our energy or love and light. And
That's
stuff
nice.
Like that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, what about for you, Jai? How do you see the push out? You don't feel like explaining it? You don't need to, because Jared did it. How do you see the push out, Sis? Or you just do it?
I just do it.
You just do it, yeah. So how I see the push out is when we feel we need to do a push out, as if we're a little bit scattered after being somewhere. If there's just a bit of debris in our field, if any of us have had a sort of connection with someone, didn't feel that positive or whatever, we then take some breaths and see the light energy from within the core of our pillar, and as we push out, it cleanses and pushes outwards anything that is not of our energy. And
in addition, when you do it with yourself, it's powerful, but when you do it with more than one person, you get this synergistic effect, so it becomes really powerful. So if you do it with your partner or with your kids, it's very powerful. So we'll demonstrate now, I think. So this is a push out of just sort of coming back to your own energy. Okay?
You ready?
Yeah.
So,
1,
2, 3. And one more. So it's sort of an energy going out, so in all directions, and really a ball of energy. And you create your own energetic space again. So you've got all your pillars already set up, and then you've got your own energetic space again. Yes. When you feel the field needs it, that's a really nice technique to do with your family. Yeah, it's a really quick and easy and fast technique just to cleanse the field. Ciara just yawned then. That's a sign that there was just a bit of a release for her. Often when you see kids yawning or anyone yawning, that can be the processing, the releasing. So we hope this helps. We're very excited to share our beautiful children with you and really have the faith in the mastery of all the children that are coming through, because they're really ready to claim their own energy work. And also, just to add before we finish up until they're 7 years old, children are actually building, creating their own chakras, and so it's 7 when they can really do their own pillar. Before that, you're actually, as a parent, supporting their pillar, so that the children is basically on your pillar. And so you can do your pillar with them, and then from 7, around the 7-year-old mark, you'll notice that in kids, they just are more of who they are. You can see they're emerging more into their own personality. That's right, isn't it, Vera? And so it's really a nice time to be building them up to that point when they're 7 to really be ready to do it themselves. So yeah, beautiful. Before we seal up, we've got an energy management manual as well. We'll have the link below if you want to learn other techniques as well to manage your field.
If you guys enjoyed this video, please comment down below and like and subscribe.
And click the bell.
Thanks, guys. Lots of love.
Thanks so much, guys. Lots of love.
Take care. See you
care.
next time.
See you next time.